Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 24th of November. And before I start the reading, I just want to say a big thank you because quite a few of you mentioned that my share button wasn't working. And you're right, I looked and I couldn't find it. And then I sent a message to YouTube, not that I think that made any difference. And then all of a sudden it's there today. So I'm grateful, but I just wanted to let you know. It's actually next door to the like button, the thumb up or the thumb down, and then next to it is like a swirly arrow. So for those of you that want to share, please feel free. I'll be very grateful. Or just hit that like button too. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. You will notice that my voice is slightly, or maybe you won't, but all I'm saying is I don't feel 100% today. I've literally overnight come down with something. And so sometimes, you know, some people say this kind of thing drains them and they can't actually carry on. This actually lifts me, so I know this is my tonic and I'll feel better afterwards. Anyway, let's get on with your reading, Capricorn. Stop waffling. There we go. We have your first two energy cards out for the week ahead. We have the Temple Path. Beautiful card this is. It's very spiritual. This is being connected to spirit. This is leading a more spiritual life, if you like. Maybe there's some family members. I don't know if it's coming up for some sort of anniversaries of loved ones that have passed, but these orbs are all around. Could be little signs of people connecting with you. So look out for signs and synchronicities. I mean, it just brings such joy. And then we have, oh my gosh, blossoming abundance. Some of you really are opening up to some sort of spiritual ideas maybe, and this is helping you be more abundant. It doesn't mean to say financially. It's just something's really opening up. You've watered something and now it's growing. I love that for you. Right, Capricorn, let's get on with your tarot. We are using Unfolding Path again. Just do, please, Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Capricorn and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. What's the focus, please, and thank you for Capricorn? What's the focus, please, and thank you for Capricorn? Seven of Swords. Opportunity for Capricorn, please, and thank you. Knight of Cups. Oh, I love that. I love the Knight of Cups. What is the challenge for Capricorn, please, and thank you? The Strength card. And, oh, bubbling under the surface. Seven of Pentacles. And advice and outcome, please, and thank you for Capricorn. We have the Hierophant. Wow, another very spiritual card. You're really tapping into it next week, Capricorn. Love it. Okay, so the focus of the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords has got a bit of a bad reputation, if you like, because it can be known as the lying, cheating, stealing card. But when they want you to focus on the Seven of Swords, maybe there's somebody around you that you feel is not completely honourable and not doing things for the best intentions around you. Maybe they're cutting you off from some communication. Maybe they are withholding information from you. As a focus for you, perhaps they're asking you to take note, to tap into that, or they're asking you to keep some things to yourself. You don't have to tell everybody everything. This can be, when I say that, you know, if you put two sides to this story of this card, it can appear that somebody is being a bit secretive, and that can be misinterpreted, especially if you are making plans to do something that there is no point in telling anybody yet because they're not actually in place. And you know it'll be a little bit of a challenge when they do find out. So the way I would describe that, if I'm completely confused you now, Capricorn, is, say for instance you were wanting to move house and you've done all the research, you've not told anybody about it, because once you present that research, you want it to be in a positive manner. Also, you know, it might involve children and you've got to move to school. So there's no point telling them yet because they'll just get upset. It's not in place yet. So however that resonates for you, I do think that is the case, especially with your blossoming abundance. There's something that you are planning in the background and the focus is don't share it. You don't have to share everything, Capricorn. Now, the Knight of Cups is your opportunity, which is gorgeous. It's like you offering somebody something. This is also my card of apologies, but also something, an opportunity for something to come in that you will love. Now, maybe this is you giving somebody else something, because the Knight of Cups, traditionally speaking, is the knight in shining armor. This is a guy who loves you, wants to propose to you, wants to give you something lovely. But we will clarify that. There was something else about that, but it's left my memory. It will come back. The Strength card is your challenge next week. This is about you tapping into, which is hard for anybody, your vulnerable side. This is about going within and seeing what may be, this may test your strength, and it will bring out, a little bit of a vulnerable side to you. Maybe you're going to have to ask for help, and that's not something you would be naturally drawn to do. The Seven of Pentacles is what's bubbling under the surface. You have got, again, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. I feel like you've realized what you're very good at, and now you're thinking, well, because I'm good at that, do I continue to do that? Do I continue to invest in that project, that money? Do I continue to throw money at that? Or do I invest my time and energy and money in something else? So there's definitely something bubbling under the surface. And again, that's why I think that Seven of Swords is you've got plans in place, but don't share them yet. Now, the Hierophant is your advice and outcome. The Hierophant is about guru energy. It's a very spiritual card. It's one of the most spiritual cards in the deck, along with the High Priestess. Be interesting if you get that. Again, it's connected to leading spiritual groups, being somebody somewhat of a guru energy. Maybe that's what you're doing. Are you setting up your own circle? Are you setting up your own group? Something to do even on a platform as such. But also, it's about high levels of commitment. It's to do with marriage too. Now, you've got the Knight of Cups, which is a proposal. There could be something for some of you coming in. Somebody wants to commit to you. Now, it doesn't mean to say it's a marriage, but they want to commit to you. And then the advice would be, look at that commitment perhaps. Is it a possibility? Now, why do we have the Seven of Swords, please and thank you, as a focus for Capricorn? That's clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, oh my gosh. Are you collaborating with somebody else? Or, and you're just not telling it. It's like I said before, for instance, if you leave a job and you're wanting to leave a job, you wouldn't just go and put your notice in without having another job in hand. I feel very much like that's what this is all about. You are collaborating with something else, but they're wanting you not to speak about it yet. Because believe it or not, we don't have to tell everybody everything. I know in this day and age, because of social media, you can't wait to share good news and things, can you? But that can actually, backfire on you. And so, yeah, the Three of Pentacles is about being with people who are like-minded too, collaborating with teams, but also, especially with that Hierophant, what I will say is you being the top dog within this team, because the guru, the Hierophant, is top dog with spiritual energy. And obviously, that could even apply to a relationship. I do think it's more to do with work and what your passions are. Now, the Knight of Cups is an opportunity. As I say, this is my card of apologies. It's also the card of proposals. Somebody coming in and offering you something that will really tick that heart chakra. Let's have a look. Oh, Eight of Cups. Isn't that funny? It's like you're able, by somebody giving you something, you're able to leave something behind. Again, I do think that's an apology for some of you. because it's like the Knight of Cups is hand on heart, you know, they are sorry. Eight of Cups, right, there's an opportunity now to leave something behind. Or maybe one door closes, another door opens, but to do with friendships and relationships, because it's cups. Can even be, you know, somebody who is offering you something that you love, something that you're passionate about in terms of work, then allows you to, as well as I keep saying, this allows you then to close the door on something else once you've got that firm offer, though. Now, the Strength card is, wow, clarified by the Fool as a challenge. Oh, okay. So the Strength card as a challenge, as I said, is tapping into your vulnerabilities, perhaps somebody making you feel quite vulnerable. This Fool card as a challenge is, for me, it's like going round and round in a bit of a circle, not learning lessons from what's happened in the past. It's really important when we go through tower moments. It's really important to learn lessons from them and then take it on to your next journey, so to speak. Now, the Fool starts their journey afresh. As you know, it's a lovely wipe the slate clean card, but for some reason, you're struggling to wipe the slate clean and to learn any lessons. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is in your subconscious. This is what's bubbling under the surface, and it goes perfectly with the Three of Pentacles. It's like, yes, I want to collaborate. I want to do something new. I want to join a team together. I don't want to work on my own anymore or be on my own anymore. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Swords. There's been conflict and arguments. And you just feel absolutely in the middle of everything here. Maybe this is what's stopping you from doing something else again, because you've not learned lessons in the past. It's kind of holding you back with this Five of Swords. You can see she's kind of like gathered up everybody's swords. She's, you know, getting in the middle of everything, and she's coming off worse off. But hey, maybe that's happened in the past, and that's giving you the impetus to go, hang on a minute, this isn't worth my time and energy anymore. I'm moving on. It's definitely with that Eight of Cups. So the Five of Swords has actually been a good kind of, you know, looking back, maybe you can deep down, you know, this was supposed to happen. Now, the Hierophant is your advice and outcome. Wow, clarified by the Death card. Yeah, it was meant to happen. Something to do with it's, you know, the advice and outcome is stop it now. It can't go on any longer. This has to come to an end, whatever it might be. There was something, perhaps the advice is look at the commitments that what are you giving your time and energy to that isn't working out. And if it's not working out, we need to do something about it. And again, it's very much like something has to stop for something else to open up. Because don't forget, you have your blossoming abundance and you have your temple path. Let's just do one more on that Death card, please and thank you. Clarified by the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is upset, heartache, heartbreak, but the advice of this Three of Swords is you have to put an end to this to be able to heal from it. Yeah, don't keep putting up with it. But I don't think you are, because you're making plans here with this Seven of Swords to collaborate with somebody else or to go to a team where you shine and you are top dog. So let's just clarify with wisdom of the Oracle for Capricorn, please and thank you. What's the final message? We have orphaned. Bit of a sad one, isn't it? Orphaned. Do you feel a bit alone, a bit isolated at the moment? Let's have a look. It's a 5. Fives in numerology indicate change. Change of circumstances. Okay, the message is we were all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit in. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or a community the way you did before, and you need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like minded and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you, and it's time to move on. There we go, Capricorn. Oh, my giddy aunt. What a clear cut message for you. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how it resonates, and I shall see you next week. Take care, and thanks as always.